Let's move on now to Chelsea and Wolves. This one's taking place at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea odds on -250 at Bet365. Wolves coming back 6.5 to 1. The draw is +375. Bruno Lage, man, somebody on this podcast about a year and some change ago thought Bruno Lage was going to be one of the most underrated managers in the Premier League. We won't say who it was.
I think the word revolution was thrown out there.
Hey, not all revolutions succeed.
That's true.
History is littered with failed revolutions, BJ.
That's true.
So the Bruno Lage revolution sputtered out. Once again, we won't say who thought it was going to be a successful revolution. James Collins and Steve Davis will be the co-caretaker managers for Wolverhampton, who have scored 3 whole goals this season. God bless Wolves.
Almost had a fourth.
Almost. That's
Diego Costa was offside. It was close. I was like,
that's the Wolverhampton story. Almost had a fourth. 6.9 expected. So yes, this is like last year too. The goals will come. Anthony will be betting Wolves overs as the weather starts to turn colder.
If they hire Lopetegui, I mean,
that's hilarious that they're going to do that.
I mean, look, Adama Traore dream. They're just going to, I mean, look, Sevilla were notorious for their crossing. It was Lucas Ocampos, Suso just crossing into El Nesri.
He's not there yet.
They're going to do the same thing if they hire him. It's going to be Traore, just cross. Let's get it to Adama, cross. But only like one of them will be any good. So, I mean, we'll see who they hire.
Yeah, we'll see who they hire. But Chelsea, they've already taken care of their hire, and it was Graham Potter, and he got them on the right track with a win over the weekend against against Crystal Palace, and then over the midweek against the battered AC Milan team 3-0 in the Champions League on whatever day it was. What day was that?
Wednesday.
Jesus. Today's Wednesday, right? Jesus.
Yep.
A battered AC Milan team on Wednesday. I got nothing here. I really want to bet Wolves, but I can't because we always say on the podcast that the new manager bounce is really just positive regression coming for teams, and I just 3 goals. It's just not enough. I don't trust the offense to be able to break down this Chelsea defense, the Graham Potter Chelsea defense, especially if Thiago, whatever his name is allowed to handball 3 times in the box and not get sent off. Thiago Silva, like he did against Palace, who have to be the most unlucky team in terms of referee decisions this season between that and the City game. So yeah, it's a pass for me here. BJ, what do you got?
So I wasn't going to play this game. I was like, whatever, pass. And then I was just taking a look at the injury report, and holy moly, do you guys know who's going to be playing essentially for Wolves in attack? I mean, Jimenez, Neto, Hee-Chan Wang, Klasic, and Neves are all out.
Yeah.
So it's going to be some version of Diego Costa, Adama Traore, like Dendoncker. Like it's going to be bad. And I have no idea how they're going to threaten this Chelsea box because, I mean, Wolves, they're at 0.87 non-penalty XG per 90. Like that's pretty much where they were around last season when they were one of the worst offenses in the Premier League. And Graham Potter's Chelsea has not allowed an opponent to create over 1 expected goal yet. Salzburg had 3 shots. Palace had 7 shots, and Milan had 3 shots in the Champions League today. So for Wolves, who is one of the most least efficient offenses in the Premier League, they have the second highest shot distance on average. It's about 19 yards away from the goal. I have no idea how they're going to score here. So both teams score no at -138 for me as an ode to Bruno Lage one more time.
All right, let's go.
I ran my numbers and came up with a huge value on Wolves, and I was like, that can't be right. And then pulled up the injury report, and I was like, yeah, that looks right. So, yeah, I'm passing here.